no copyright infringement intended at all with the music that may be heard in the background. I will mention who it is. It is James Fortune featuring Tasha Cobbs. I'm not trying to take anything, and this is just for entertainment purposes. All right. I am coming to do the general energetic messages that I mentioned that I was going to do today. I feel like it's important. Like, yeah. So there are some spiritual attacks that are going on, and I feel like they are happening in, hi, Angela. I feel like for sure it is happening in relationships, partnerships. To hop into it, I have like some dice. And so when I rolled asking spirit, just for insight, we have the number 2. This was the first card. We have the number 2, and this dice, excuse me. That's what makes me think about partnerships and relationships being heavily affected at this time, with the energy that this message could have something to do with. If I'm not mistaken, this symbol, hold on. This symbol right here, oh my God, if I could get it in the camera. This one, where am I going? Okay, hold on. That one. Y'all, I suck with the camera. But this one right here is Saturn energy. And Saturn is the planet of discipline and restrictions and truth, karma. All of that is in karma. I mean, is Saturn energy. It could also be, achievements, success, things like that. So Capricorn is dominated by Saturn. And in my reading that I have up already on YouTube, the 10th house is what came out. So anyway, the last and final dice that rolled out, it was the sign of Aries. And that makes a lot of sense because that's what we're in energy of Aries right now. Could be getting ready to go into Libra energy. All right. So this number 2 could also deal with the second house. And the second house tends to deal with our finances as well. Finances, the things that we own, so property, and the things that we value. That's what the second house influences. All right, so this is just extra information and insight, okay? Let's go ahead and get the messages. I thank Spirit. I invite the Holy Spirit of wisdom and understanding in right now. First card out, I've got Guardian, okay? I'm going to look in the booklet for this because I don't use this deck very often, but I'm also going to talk about what I feel and what I hear intuitively too. So with the Guardian card, I'm feeling as if, and it is an angel, so we can clearly say a guardian angel could be present for us. I literally was talking about how the Elohim, which could be angels, demons, how they all work together for the good. I was talking about that today. I'll post up that video that I was speaking of. All right, divine guidance. I have the card of divine guidance here, okay? Spirit, is there any? Yes. Oh, no, that's a lot of cards. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Relationship. I definitely just said something about relationships and partnerships when I saw that number 2 die roll out. Tantric union. Okay. I'm hearing basically that with the, like when the Tantric Union card came out, I feel Okay, I heard sexual healing, but then also I feel like it's not just about sex with this tantric union. It's about closeness and the need for people to get close. It's to build the intimacy between two partners. I also got the message or the vibe that for those of us who may come across this video and it resonates with you and all that kind of stuff, when all the rest of the messages come out, it is possible that somebody just desires to be close to you, or this could be some of you guys' desire with another person. You desire to be in this type of energy, okay? I'm gonna get all these understandings from the book though. Last but not least, we have emergence. And emergence is I would just say it's the process of emerging. So this is like something coming forth or something coming out, okay? At the bottom of the deck, I see abundance. Abundance. Hey, hi guys. I've been doing good, Candace, for the most part, girl. Going through and anyway, but I've been good for the most part, okay? I love to see this card at the bottom of the deck because this is influencing everything that's going on here. On the table, abundance is influencing it. What's the next card underneath that? Sacred union and earth connection. And when I see the earth connection card, it just makes me think about something being stabilized, okay? Something and someone becoming stable, becoming real, concrete. All right, so let's go ahead and get these understandings from the book. Let me look for guardian. Here's emergence, so let me just pick that up. I already asked Spirit that any of the cards that I pulled to be the bookmark also be a part of the message. So yeah, that's that with that. Let's see. We have guardian. Here we go. Wow. We have divine guidance. Hi, you guys. I hope that this video is going to find you doing well. Divine guidance. Relationship. Tantric union. All right, so tantric union is going to be the last bookmark I'm looking for. They're kind of like boom, 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 right behind each other. So I'm going to say this. I feel with that energy of me seeing like it feels like it's coming right behind each other, even within the booklet. It's giving me a vibe of progression with whatever this energy is that I'm going to be reading for. There has been a progression. It also gives me this vibe of one thing happening after the other. One thing happening after the other. Okay. In a minute, I may just put it down on the table. I don't know yet how I feel. So let's hop into this reading because this is going to be a lot. So starting with the Guardian card. Oh, please. This is the bookmark for Guardian, and it says peace. It says, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So for those of us who could be experiencing some type of hardship and or struggles and challenges within our connections, and even with our connection with ourselves, we are being called to move in love as opposed to aggression. Because let's be clear, Aries energy is influencing so many of us right now, which can be hot-headed, it can be aggressive, impulsive, risky behavior. Okay. So to move from fear or to move from anger or to move from hatred and stand in a place of peace, That could be what our guardian angel or what the guardian is assisting us in doing at the time. Here's what it says about guardian. It says, at times you may feel lonely, even amidst company. The reality is that you are never alone, for you are loved more than you can possibly imagine. An angel is close to you at present, and you will feel their presence in the coming days. Watch for synchronicities in the words of a song that you hear, a falling leaf or a feather, or a butterfly fluttering by. I've been seeing the butterflies. These are all signs from your angel who is here to guide and illuminate your path. The way is made clear. For you are always on the right path, and your angel will always protect you. There is no right or wrong path. Ultimately, all paths lead to the great ocean of love inside your heart. So that's that message for the guardian. It's about peace. It's about understanding that you're never by yourself, and that whatever choice that you decide to make, it's going to actually be the right choice. Even if you don't know that or feel like it, or if it doesn't look like that at the time, it's going to lead you ultimately to where you're meant to be anyway. Let's move on. We have divine guidance. Although I feel like that's pretty crystal clear, let's still get it from the booklet. And this is the bookmark card connected to this message. It says, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Here's what it says about divine guidance. Look within, close your eyes, and breathe slowly into your soul. Breathe past worry, heartache, and outside opinions. Let your breath delve deeper than your fears to dissolve all fragments of doubt, blocking the clear voice of your inner knowing. Breathe into your heart, into your perfection, into your beauty, and discover the wisdom that you hold. Remember your divinity. Know your humanity. And in humbled grace, you see the world and the world sees you. In honesty and acceptance, without sin or sainthood, but all is as it is. Look beyond the limits of doubt and mortal knowing. Then heed your intuition. Listen to your heart and note your instincts. It may feel strange to go where you are energetically drawn to go where you're energetically drawn to, but explore on, my friend, and discover a freer world. Stop and listen. Like, really listen. Stop and feel. Really feel. Let yourself go deep. The greatest wisdom is inside you. So this makes me feel like with the denial card that somebody hasn't been listening to their intuition. Someone may not be allowing themselves to feel certain emotions. It could be for any reason. It could be because maybe you were taught, not to allow your emotions to lead you, and that your heart is deceptive above all things, and, all these other types of things. Not to say that our hearts cannot lead us wrong or deceive us, but past our fears, there is truth. And that all exists already within us. That's what Spirit is asking us to tap all the way into. They're asking us to tap into the seat of our heart, which is where God dwells, and is already awaiting our arrival, so that we can get the guidance, so that we can get the insight that we need, so that when we come out of that, we know what choices we need to make, or we at least have the feelings deeply rooted within us that we are connected to now, more connected than before. And thus those things lead us into how we're supposed to move. Moving on. Relationship is the next card. Let's get it. I need to go kind of quick. Relationship is the next card. The bookmark for relationship. Hi to everyone who's here. Empathy. Listen, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that as it pertains to relationships, partnerships, family, friends, business, romantic and marital or just relationship, period of all sorts. It's possible that both parties could be seeing something only from their perspective, only from their side. Or it's possible that one person could be seeing it from both sides, but the other person doesn't feel that they are. It's also possible that we need to consider our partner. And that divine guidance about going really deep and feeling this stuff, I think instead of going really deep just about us, just about ourselves, we need to consider that our partner is just like us. Consider that maybe when you dive deep, what you may discover and what you may find, how you're feeling and your concerns and your doubts may be the same thing that your partner is. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence because I kind of feel like that it's being clear where I'm going with that. Empathy says, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Here's what it says about relationship. If you are struggling to find loving and meaningful relationships, it may be worth checking on the relationship that you have with yourself. Our relationships with others, and listen, Linda, listen, Larry. Aries, I talked about this in the live that I did. Aries is all about self. So, a lot of people are probably being divinely guided to explore yourself, figure out yourself. Who are you now? Who have you always been? If you are not being true to yourself now, but how will you know whether or not you're being true or whether you're being fake with your own self and therefore other people if you never examine you? All right, it says our relationships with others mirror the connection that we have with ourselves. If you feel that you are not enough, then you might give too much too early and be taken advantage of. If you feel that you cannot be loved for who you are, your relationships might be shallow. Why is it going to be shallow? Because you're being phony. You're being superficial. If something is lacking in your relationships, look to what is lacking within you. It is not your sole responsibility to make a relationship work, but when you come to the world feeling undeserving of love, then you are more likely to accept something less, thinking something is better than nothing. But wait, for love will come. Search for love and meaning and connect with those who can help you find it. All transforms when we transform. So if that's for a person who's single, if you're looking to get into a relationship, Spirit is suggesting that the focus be on yourself first. Find out who you want to be. What do you want your life to look like and feel like? Even first with yourself and then with your partner. And then patiently wait for that shit to come. Do the work that you can while you can. But in your process, in your journey, all that you're desirous of will come. But you got to be on the path. You got to be on the journey. Next, for the people who are in relationship now, in couples now, in contract and in covenant now, you can still examine yourself and it be the best thing that happens for your connection. It can be what strengthens the connection. Moving on. Tantric union is next. The card for that is courage. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I see two purple cards, empathy and courage. Empathy is a little bit lighter, like a lavender, and courage is like a royal purple. I think that's somehow significant. Blue is here, blue and white, and also orange and red, yellow, red, fiery colors, okay? All right, so here's what it says about tantric union. Have a love affair with life. Grow your awareness of the divinity within you and honor the sacred and divine within another. Hold on, you guys. I'm getting a call from my mommy. Hi, mommy. It's for her, but she wanted your assistance for something. Yes. Okay, mama. Well, I'm glad she got it. Okay, baby. Well, thank you, mama. We love you so much for all you do for us. We love you. We love you. You have a good day, okay? Okay, mama, do your thing. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, she's so sweet. That little lady. Let me stay calm. Let me stay calm. Whew, anyways, no. Where did that come from? Hold on, you guys. Let me gather myself again. Because for some reason I was about to cry. Okay. I'm on tantric union. So here we go. Grow your awareness of the divinity within you and honor the sacred and divine within another. Ignite an internal flame and invite this universal creative force to spiral up from deep within your being. Tantra is honest, open, and unafraid to animate the life giving spiritual energy within you. Feel it rise and merge with complementary opposing forces to create wholeness. The rise and fall of the tides is a tantric union between ocean, moon, air, and earth. Spirit literally had me to put a significant something that would represent all four elements on this table. Whew. There is a deep desire in all of us to connect spiritually and physically. If you are currently in a relationship, your bond will deepen as you discover previously unknown realms of love. Alternatively, a tantric union may evolve on a spiritual and emotional basis as two souls merging through thought and feeling. So I kind of feel like this is just kind of keeping up with the relationship or the partnership. If you are looking for something and you don't feel that you're currently in it, it's saying to do that within yourself first. And then it's going to come with a partner. If you've already done that, or even if you're working from the outside in, if you're within a partnership, it's still suggesting that in order to more deeply connect with your partner, you need to go deep with yourself. And then once you go deep with yourself, you will be able to go deep with your partner, because you're going to view your partner like yourself. You're going to honor the energy within your partner that you know that you experienced. Okay, moving on. Emergence. Guys, what I'm really feeling is like, I'm feeling like there is work being done. Like there is spiritual surgery being done on somebody's relationship, the relationship with themselves and the relationship that they may already be in, or the one that they're calling forth, the one that they're calling into themselves. And what I feel is that the relationship or a relationship that is in total alignment is about to spring forth. Anyway, here we go, guys. God, I want to not cry. Okay, the card for emergence says freedom. freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I think that whether you're in a relationship or not, but I do feel like this is heavy relationship energy, right? If there's a connection where codependency and fear and attachment have been keeping you two together, when both of you begin to do the spiritual work and the physical work, whatever that may look like, on yourselves in this connection, freedom is going to be what emerges. All that fear is going to help, it's going to fade away for those who gather up the courage and the strength and the inner willpower within themselves to work on themselves. These things that were actually hindering the connection are going to dissipate. They're going to fall away. They will not be able to remain. Whether that means a breakup or whether that means you two becoming a totally different version of yourselves that is more in harmony and balance and alignment with what the both of you desire. Moving on, let's get it. Emergence. It says, it may feel like forces beyond your control have thrust you into unfamiliar territory. Unfamiliar territory is Aries energy. I'm going to keep on talking about Aries, because North Node is in Aries, and at this time, the new moon has been in Aries. That's heavy Aries energy. Not to mention, it showed up in this die. That is the symbol, the old symbol for Aries. All right. So a lot of us with this Saturn energy floating around us, we're learning lessons that we need to learn. It may be cyclical, okay? We may have been put through this over and over again. And when I say put through it, I mean we keep choosing something that's leading down this path. Our choices keep leading us to this place, causing us to self-evaluate. Moving on. It is true. We cannot control all forces or situations. Whatever chaos reigns in your world, you can control your reactions, your perceptions, and your focus. Life presents constant opportunities to learn, evolve, and step into who you long to be. Not who you're used to being, but who you desire to be. The challenges will come. It is up to you to work through them, to draw all the wisdom that you can from them. This is that Saturn energy. Because it is through the events currently unfolding that your truer nature will emerge. Like, I don't know why I'm so emotional right now about this, but yeah, I'm really emotional about this. I feel like the reason I'm emotional is because it makes me feel like with myself or even with other people who are going to watch this and they're going to understand what I'm talking about, somebody hasn't been their true self. And maybe they don't even know who their true self is because they've been in this other version of themselves for so long. That's who they think their true selves is, are, whatever the proper way to say that is. So everything that's happening right now could literally be crushing and crumbling somebody's world. And they're like, no, 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 because what they have built around them, they thought was real. The ideas, the concepts they had about themselves and other people, they thought that shit was true. They thought that shit was real. So now that this is crumbling and they don't have no control over how it's unfolding, they feel afraid. They feel scared. They feel like, I don't want to go through this. I don't want to experience this. I don't want to let go. Because if I let go, what am I going to have? If I let go, who am I going to have? If I let go, who the hell am I going to be? You're going to be free. You are going to be free. And then you are going to have the authority and power that you always had to create whoever you want to be. Because you are both the fool and the magician. Moving on. Look, I didn't even finish this, and this is what it says. Look. Okay, the challenges will come, and it is up to you to work through them to draw all the wisdom you can from them, because it is through the events currently unfolding that your truer nature will emerge. Who do you want to be? A victor? A role model? A sage? Align your current self with your greater self and tap into their reserves of power, confidence, and insight. Every challenge is daunting at the start, but with time and perseverance, all falls into place. The result is a stronger, more confident, and more grateful you. God. Let me move these cards out the way. I'm going to end this reading right here. I want to, I had some other cards that I wanted to read from, but I feel like I've already been on here for so long and I'm just so nervous that I'm just going to lose the attention of people who may need to hear this. And most times I'll be like, no, you won't. But I know that I can be long-winded. So I'm just going to pull these cards right here, but then I'm going to get off and I'm just going to I'll record a video finishing this reading with the crystal cards that I have, which are going to be encouragement and just give a little bit more insight into this particular reading. Okay. So this will be part 2. Part 2 is coming up. Peace, love, light, and darkness, which all work together to bring balance and harmony first within ourselves and then within our world.